Okay, action.
Hi, welcome to Bobby Cinema. I'm Bobby Cinema, but you can call me BC. This is my second week live here in my theater, where I introduced the new movies and new DVDs out this week. My first movie out this week is called Step Up and Step 2, The Streets, starring Brianna Evigan and directed by John Chen. Produced by Anna Shankman and Ann Fletcher, and distributed by Touchstone Pictures. I read the plot, seen the trailer. I don't recommend watching this film. If it's another one of those crappy film hip hop movies, this should get better actors and better writers in this film. I don't recommend watching this movie in theaters. I rate this movie a D minus. The next movie out this week is definitely Maybe, starring Ryan Reynolds, Abigail Breslin, written and directed by Adam Brooks, produced by Tim Bevan and Eric Fellner, distributed by Focus Features. I seen the trailer, read the plot. I definitely recommend watching this film. Ryan Reynolds and Abigail Breslin made a tremendous performance in this film about how he met her mom and what went wrong. My hat's off with these two. I've seen the trailer and I read the plot. I recommend watching this film. Ryan Reynolds and Abigail Breslin made a tremendous performance in this film about how he met her mom and what went wrong. My hat's off with these two. I grade this movie a B minus, a B. My next movie out this week is Jumper, starring Hayden Christensen, Samuel Jackson, Diane Lane, and Rachel Bilson. A Doug Liman film produced by Simon Kinberg and distributed by 20th Century Fox and New Regency Pictures. I've seen the movie. It was really good. I never understood how David got his powers, whether it was a good guy or a bad guy. Hayden Christensen and Rachel Bilson made an extraordinary performance in this film. My hat's off to them, to these good two couple. I rate this movie a B minus. My next movie out this week is The Spiderwick Chronicles, starring Freddie Highmore, Mary Louise Parker, and Nick Nolte, a Mark Waters film, produced by Frank Marshall and Kathleen Kennedy, and distributed by Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Movies. I read the plot and seen the trailer. I recommend watching this film. This movie reminds me of The Chronicles of Narnia. I recommend people watching this film in theaters. I grade this movie a B minus. My next movie out this week is Diary of the Dead, starring Michelle Monaghan, Michelle Morgan, written and directed by George A. Romero, produced by Peter Greenwald, and distributed by Voltage Picture and the Weinstein Company. I've seen the trailer and read the plot. I recommend watching this film about the film students seeing real zombies when they were making a film. I really love this film. I definitely recommend you guys to see it in theaters. I grade this movie a B. That's all the movies out this week. Next movie out this week on DVD, We Own the Night, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Eva Mendes, and Mark Wahlberg. Written and directed by James Gray. Produced by Mark Butan and distributed by 2929 Production. I've seen the trailer, read the plot. It's the amazing suspense film I've ever seen in my life. I recommend watching this movie on DVD. Mark Wahlberg and Joaquin Phoenix made an extraordinary performance in this film. I grade this movie a B minus. My next movie out on DVD this week is Becoming Jane, starring Anne Hathaway, a Julianne Gerard film produced by Graham Broadbent and distributed by Miramax Film. I've seen the trailer and read the plot. It was an excellent movie about a girl named Jane Austen to break barriers of women's writers. Women writers were never equally of men writers. She changed it. Anne Hathaway made a tremendous performance in this film. I definitely recommend watching this film on DVD. I grade this movie an A. My next movie out on DVD is Elizabeth: The Golden Age, starring Academy Award winner Kate Blanchett, Shakar Kapoor film, and produced by Tim Bevan and distributed by Universal Studios. I've seen the trailer and read the plot. It is an amazing movie. Kate Blanchett made an extraordinary performance in this film, nominated for an Oscar for this film. Whether she wins or not, made a tremendous performance in this film. I recommend watching this film. I grade this baby A minus. My next movie out on DVD is Gone Baby Gone, starring Casey Affleck, Michelle Monaghan, and Morgan Freeman. Written and directed by Ben Affleck, produced by Sean Bailey, and distributed by Miramax. It's an excellent film, and Casey Affleck made a tremendous performance in this film. I really give my hats off to Ben Affleck. He hit this movie out of the park. We're really proud of him. Michelle Monaghan and Morgan Freeman also deserves credit in this film. They made an extraordinary film. I recommend watching this film on DVD. I grade this movie an A+. My next movie out on DVD is No Reservations, starring Catherine Zeta-Jones, Aaron Eckhart, Abigail Breslin, a Scott Hicks film, produced by Bruce Berman, just by Warner Brothers. Recommend watching this film. It shows a lot of warmth and heart in this film. It's about an aunt and a niece bonding together, and a new man who's in love with her. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Abigail Breslin made a tremendous performance in this film. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B+. My next movie out this week is Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married, starring Janet Jackson. Written, directed by, produced by Tyler Perry, distributed by Lionsgate. I recommend watching this film on DVD about a married couples on a weekend retreat to work on their marriages. Tyler Perry did an excellent job in this film. My hat's off to him. I grade this movie a B. My last movie out on DVD is The Martian Child, starring John Cusack, Amanda Peet, and Bobby Coleman. Mia Films, produced by David Kirshner and distributed by New Line Cinema. I recommend watching this film. John Cusack made an extraordinary performance in this film. He sees things like nobody else when he sees this kid, and my hat's off to him. I grade this movie an A+. That's all the time we do movies out this week and on DVD. Don't forget to log into my website where you look into my new trailers, play my movies, and my puzzles. That's it. I'm Bobby C. BC. See you next week, and now get the hell out of my theater.